Mandy Pierce here with Funding for Good and our video series Growing for Good with Funding for Good. For those of you who didn't know, we did a free webinar in December and took questions from folks all over the country that they had relating to grant writing. And we didn't get to quite all the questions, so I promised folks we would either answer them on a Facebook post or a video or a blog. And right now I'm just sitting down and recording some videos so you guys can benefit from everybody else's question. This question comes to us from Kate Taylor in Sheridan, Wyoming, and I'm just going to go ahead and read the question the way that she wrote it. If we have a large project, is it appropriate to ask for foundation's maximum amount and tell them how it will be used towards the total amount needed? For example, if a total project budget was $25,000 and a donor's contribution was going to be $5,000 to purchase a new piece of equipment, would you share that type of information? So I'll tell you a couple of things. This would be my initial response to that. First of all, you want to make sure that you've read all the guidelines, the website, and any information you can find about the foundation, what they support, what their priorities are, who they've supported in the past, and their levels of giving. Sometimes foundation websites and or their guidelines will tell you that they specifically like to support projects between $5,000 and $10,000. Or that they don't accept proposals for anything less than $3,500, or that they really like to be a major contributor in the top 3 donors of a project and their typical gift is between $50,000 and $100,000. And so you want to make sure that you know that type of information first. The second thing I would tell you is to go and check out the 990s of the foundations that you're looking for support from and see what they've given to other people in the past. 2 things you can look at are anybody they've given to and just get a general feel for the amount they're giving out. Second, you want to look and see if they've given to other similar organizations. I used to work for a YMCA, so when I would do research on 990s, I would see, have they ever given to a different YMCA? And if so, how much do they give? Sometimes 990s will even show you what they supported, whether it was a building project or a renovation or an annual giving campaign or general operating support. So that right there is the first thing you need to do. If you don't find the answers that you need from that, you need to either email or call the foundation and try to set up a time to speak with a program officer and have a list of questions that you haven't been able to find anywhere else. Set up a time, see if you can get their ear for a few minutes, and tell them who you are and what you do, what you're hoping to ask them to support, why you think it's a good fit for their current priorities, and then get into those financial questions of, would you like us to ask for a specific piece of this project or just general support towards the project as a whole? Does this project sound like something that your board of directors would support or have supported in the past? And then this is the specific need we have. This is the amount we need. How much do you recommend that we should request? There's even some more specific information that program officers can tell you, like, well, for first-time gifts, we typically only give this much. But after we've established a relationship with your organization, then you can ask for up to this much. So I would encourage you to sit down and have a conversation with a program officer, either via email or phone, after you've done that initial research. I hope that was helpful. Check back in here with us. If you haven't already, like the YouTube page, and you will be notified when new videos are available. Thanks so much.